Yo, yo, yo. It's the reset with it's the reset with Young Diesel. Young Diesel Trucking Reacts, man. Guys, we're gonna get into the semi truck driver pleading not guilty. Guys, it's crazy out here, man. Like I said, like, come, subscribe. No further ado, let's jump right into it.
Semi-truck driver accused of killing 3 people in a horrifying crash in Ontario, making his first appearance in court today, pleading not guilty to manslaughter and
Bring it to me.
DUI charges.
And the pastor of 2 of the victims tells our Joy Benedict they were known as role models and mentors in the community.
Handcuffed and
Wow.
quiet. The man
That's good.
accused of plowing through traffic and killing 3 people in an
Okay,
8-car pileup on an Ontario freeway, Jashinpreet Singh pleaded not guilty to numerous charges in a San Bernardino County courtroom. And now we're hearing from someone who knew 2 of the people killed in the crash.
They are not
County
just good
courtroom.
people,
And
they're
now
godly people. And there's a big difference.
Pastor Brian Kennedy is talking about Lisa and Clarence Nelson. The couple was on the freeway Tuesday afternoon when the CHP says this semi-truck plowed into traffic that had slowed. Their car caught fire, killing them.
I mean, you're talking about
Hey, man, rest in peace to the people who lost their life in this. This is so crazy to see, you know, these good people gone in a flash. They were church people, they were good Samaritans, and just like that, they're gone. And it's unfortunate that uh, Jaspreet Singh has pled not guilty. I guess he does not, want to man up or take responsibility for this, even though he's caught in 4K taking these people's lives, and he had a DUI. He was under the influence.
about a model marriage. Well, they had it. And so everyone looked up to them.
Pastor Kennedy says the couple had been members of Mount Zion Church of Ontario for more than 7 years, and both still worked in a local school as Clarence spent many years coaching basketball.
Has served as a mentor for so many young men without dads, role models. She worked in a school with children who are, struggling, just very patient. And that's who they were.
A third person, Jaime Flores Garcia, also died in the crash, and 3 more people were injured. Investigators say Singh was under the influence of drugs at the time of the collision and is now facing numerous charges.
He was under the influence of drugs, and now he's facing multiple charges. Even though he was caught under the influence of drugs, he's still pleading not guilty. And I don't know where else in the world that you're going to be that you could say, okay, I'm not guilty, even though these people burst into flames and exploded. Like, I don't understand why he would still plead not guilty and not just man up. I think he would get a lot more leniency if he came forward and was very remorseful in this situation. And this is not any anti-Sheik, anti-Indian rhetoric on my channel. This is just real men, real truckers taking accountability for what we do, because it's dangerous out here. And we're basically, we're riding in giant 80,000-pound missiles. So we got to be responsible for that, period.
Including 3 counts of gross vehicular homicide while intoxicated.
And this is a major tragedy in our community. Everyone's touched by it. The driver of the truck is touched, his family's touched, the company he's driving for is touched.
But Pastor Kennedy says as so many begin to grieve, he knows the Nelsons would want everyone to find strength.
Oh man, look at those smiles, man. These people were good people, man. I could just tell they were church people. I'm not saying that all church people are good, but even their pastor and people in their community are coming to speak up about this situation, and they're saying that this is a tragedy because these 2 people were good people. And I believe there was a third person who actually passed away in this situation too. Let's see what's his name.
Strengthen each other and the community they loved.
We know the Nelsons are okay. They're safe in the arms of Jesus. We're the ones messed up. We're hurting.
A memorial service is scheduled here at the church for the Nelsons on November the 21st. Singh will make his next appearance in court on November 4th.
November 4th, that's when he will make his next appearance. But I don't know what was the other guy's name. Let's see what the other guy's name was.
A third person, Jaime Flores Garcia, also died in the crash, and 3 more people were injured.
Mr. Garcia, Jaime Garcia, he passed away. Rest in peace to him too, man. It's sad. I don't want to make this video without actually talking about every one of the victims who had their life tragically took away in this situation. Even the people who got hurt. It's very, very sad, man. He pled not guilty, and it's crazy that he would do that while he's in 4K and everybody's posted on social media.
Accused of killing 3 people in a horrifying crash in Ontario, making his first appearance in court today, pleading not guilty to manslaughter and DUI charges.
He pled not guilty to manslaughter and DUI charges. When he got found, because when you get in a wreck in the same, if you're a truck driver and you get in a wreck, guess what? You get in a wreck, they're going to drug test you. Guess what? They're going to do blood tests. They're going to do hair follicle. Guess what? They found enough in this guy's system to give him a DUI, and he said not guilty. Guys, at what point in time are we going to take accountability for our actions? At what point in time are we going to say, even if you're from a different culture, as this guy was an illegal, they say he was a legal immigrant. I don't think they use that term in California, but he was an undocumented immigrant, is what they say. So regardless if he was undocumented, regardless if he was, not here, you still took 3 lives and you was found with alcohol and drugs in your system. That is terrible. Guys, let me know how you feel about it down below in the comments, man. And like I said, right now we're live. We're on the Young Diesel Trucking Reacts channel, and this is the live where I do the reset. I'm gonna come every Sunday to give you guys this, man, and chop this up throughout the week to give you guys the clips. But at the same time, let me know down below, how do you feel about him pleading not guilty? Do you think he should be actually prosecuted to the fullest extent, or should he be given leniency in this situation, since he's from a different country? In his country, would he be able to get leniency? I want to know what you guys think down below, man, for real. And don't come with any type of anti-Indian, anti-Sikh rhetoric, because YouTube don't play like that, and you will get banned if you get on my channel talking about being racist. This ain't Bonehead Truckers. This ain't Asia Mod. This is Young Diesel Trucking Reacts, man. So like I said, let me know down below. Do you think he should be not pardoned, but given leniency in this, as he's pled guilty? Like, comment, subscribe below, and I'll see you guys on the next one. So let's get to the next clip, guys. Yes, this right here is the interview with the lot lizards. Guys, a lot of us get lonely on this road, and I know you guys get lonely on this road. You see this lady on video right here. She's going to tell us all of her experience being a lot lizard and what really happens out here for us truckers, guys. Let's see.
All right, we're going. I'm here with my new friend. What's your name or stage name?
Fancy.
Fancy. So, I'm paying you for an interview. Tell me a little bit about what you do and your experience, how we met, and what I asked you.
Well, I came up and asked you if you wanted a date because I'm commercial company.
She says she's
And
commercial company.
that means I work out here with all the other local girls, and that's how we make our extra money. Some of it's the only job we have. Some of us have part-time jobs, but I have a part-time job as well, but I'm not going to tell you with who.
Sure.
She got a part-time job and she do
yeah,
this.
I appreciate you mentioning or you being part of the show. I think some of the guys in Russia would like you. So
yes, they would.
We love Russia.
Yeah.
She said we love Russia.
All right. So how much money can you make in a night? Just out of curiosity.
On a good night, like on a weekend or something like that. What? On the weekends, we really don't make any money here. The money is on Sundays.
On Sundays?
Yes.
The money is made on Sundays. The Lord Day is when she's out here making her biggest dollars, guys. Yikes.
Sunday through Thursday. But we make anywhere from 500 to over 1,000 a night.
What's the worst money you can make in a night?
Nothing.
Nothing? And how many hours?
You could be out here for several hours and not make anything.
Does it depend on the weather?
I think it just depends on the mood of the truck driver.
On the mood of the truck driver.
It could be the weather. It could be a lot of things. It could be that they're broke.
How the loads were the week, huh?
Yeah.
What
She ain't making no money in this economy. The tariffs didn't tow up all the truckers, man.
What are the prices?
What?
Well, they're all different. Everybody charges different. I normally charge 50, 75, and 100, and that's just for a date.
50, 75, and 100 just for a date. I don't know what type of date she talk about, but she said that's what she charged. A good 75 and a good 100.
That's not for an all-night date.
Now, the truck drivers, how often are they married or in relationship, or like their girlfriends calling? You got any stories like that?
We have to be quiet.
You got some stories like that? Anything crazy ever happen?
Well, I had one truck driver. He was getting high, and he handed me the phone, and I answered it, and it was his wife. You know, he was just so high he couldn't answer the phone.
Wow.
And she cussed me out.
Yeah, I could imagine so.
Oh my God.
So,
but normally, as a rule, we keep that part of it separate. And
how long have you been doing this?
Almost 30 years.
30 years.
On and off.
Is it dangerous?
Yes, it can be very dangerous.
Yikes.
What does that mean? What does danger mean?
I've been in the truck with a serial killer before, and as it turned out, I got out because he was acting a little strange.
She got in a truck with a serial killer before, and she got out because he was acting a little strange. Have y'all watched Monster on Netflix? This is a plug for Netflix Monster, the show, bro. Ed Gein. She got in a truck with Ed Gein, the serial killer.
And my friend got in the truck with him after I left, and she ended up dead in Lubbock, Texas.
Strange as in what?
Bruh, we not just gonna go past the fact that she said her friend got in the car after she got out, and she went with the serial killer and got murdered. We're not gonna skip that, bruh. We're not gonna skip that.
As a rule, drivers are a different breed altogether anyway, because they live such a lonely life out here, and it's exhausting mentally, physically, and emotionally. So,
yes.
And I know because I used to drive.
Wow.
But, and their work is hard. It's not easy.
She used to be a truck driver too, bruh. She says she used to drive too. So that just tells us and confirms us, when you're a lady truck driver, after you're done being a lady truck driver, you usually turn into a lot lizard. She just confirmed that that's what happens. So I see you lady truck drivers on Instagram, and I see y'all on Facebook, and you're posing with your booty out while you pumping diesel in the diesel fuel at Love's, and you're posting your little TikToks with you bent over trying to do the fifth wheel and crank the landing gear. She just confirmed, after trucking, It's prostitution.
And they're not near appreciated.
How do you spot a serial killer truck driver?
You don't.
You don't?
No, there is no face.
There is no face.
And it's usually the ones you trust the most.
Wow.
I see.
But
So
we had fun out here too.
what do you do? You do it? Okay.
We do have fun. We party on the back of flatbeds and drop decks, and we do topless dances, and you know, like if it's on a weekend, somebody stays over for the weekend, we might, you know, sit on the back of that flatbed,
Sure.
and turn some music up, drink a little bit, and it's on and popping.
On and popping. She said we're gonna get on the back of the flatbed and do topless dances. Gosh, y'all see what I see right here, bro. She's up there throwing them tots. Them tots is hanging low, and she just swinging them on the back of your flatbed. It's crazy work. You gotta realize that this woman is dead serious, bro. She wants to go on the back of your flatbed and throw them tots. You gonna let me know down below if would you let her get on the back of your flatbed throwing them helicopters around?
What about police?
Police, as a rule, don't really mess with us too much. The only ones they really mess with are the ones that are breaking in loads and stuff like that.
So police don't care.
No, they do care.
They do care.
But they're not going to bother anybody that's not bothering anybody else.
Okay, so if nobody calls,
Oh, yeah.
people call?
Yes, they do.
Wow.
Especially if they see you breaking into somebody's load.
Okay. But if I called today,
Oh, they would respond.
and what would they do? Tell you to leave?
Yes.
That's all?
Only because I don't have any warrants.
Oh, okay. They check you. Okay,
Oh,
I
yes,
see.
Yes, yes.
And then you break my windows or twist up my airlines. Have you ever done that?
There are a lot of them that will do that.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know how
Yikes.
to screw up my truck?
Yep.
What have you done? Have you ever
I
not
have never
gotten
done
paid?
that.
Or
But I know how to do it.
have you ever not gotten
You
paid?
said don't mess with me.
No,
No.
never been a problem for me. But I've seen a lot of girls.
So why do you do it?
I do it for because I used to be a drug addict, and
What?
this is where all the drugs were. Now that I'm not a drug addict anymore, I do it for the money so I can pay my bills.
If you could pay your bills, would you still do it?
No.
She just said, guys, I do it because I need to pay my bills. Oh man, this lady has had a hard life, man. Whew.
No. So it's not that fun.
No, it's not that fun, but it can be depending on the person that you're with.
How much bills do you have? Just out of curiosity.
Well, I have quite a bit. I have a house all to myself, so you know, and I have to pay every bill in the world, and
Wow.
it's a fixer upper. You
Well,
know.
just out of curiosity, can a trucker or truck driver position pay for all your bills? Why don't you drive truck? Why don't you do a
I
real
could.
job?
I could.
But this is convenient.
Yes, it's just convenient at the moment when I need money
I mean,
now.
Yeah,
Maybe you want to be a
access-
car hauler. I mean,
I would love to.
yeah. Oh. So
I would love to.
we can talk about that more later.
Okay.
But tell me more. Tell me.
Nah, bro, we not gonna skip the fact we're gonna talk about that more later, bro. What y'all gonna be doing later, bro? Don't be lying to me, bro. After this interview, what you do, bro? I need to know that.
Some interesting stories maybe some of the guys would like to hear.
Well, we seem to have more men out here doing dates than women these days.
What?
Men doing dates? Really?
Yes.
Men out here doing dates.
Your competition is another guy.
Yes.
And they're doing better.
Yes.
I don't think the Russian guys are going to like to hear this.
No. They're not
No.
going to like to hear this, but they are going to like to see this.
Yeah. Maybe, yeah.
It's still here, and it's still going strong. Just because some of the guys are acting a little weird, and some of the truck drivers are a little weird.
Oh my God.
You know.
Yeah.
There's a separation somewhere.
So men dates, huh?
I've seen them do it, but they'll deny it till the end.
They'll deny it.
But there's
She's saying that her biggest competition is transsexuals. It's not other women. It's men out here taking her biggest clients on the road, bro, on these parking lots. What y'all doing out here, bro? Y'all know me. I got a lady on the truck with me. She been driving with me for 5 years. I don't know who y'all been riding. Y'all been out here single, just out here in the parking lot, and the tranny walk up, bro. Come
There's
on.
a lot of truck drivers that are like that.
Really?
Yes. I got paid to watch 2 of them.
What?
Yes,
What?
and I was like,
Oh my
Are
gosh,
truck
she got
drivers
paid
nasty?
to watch.
as a rule, no,
No.
not normally. But you do have some that are extremely nasty. They're either all the way nasty or they're just
Like,
not.
I mean, like, you can tell a lot by their cabs, huh? Kind of like dirty. You know, like
Cabs.
cigarette butts all over.
Fingernails.
Oh, that's
Fingernail.
what you look for right away.
My fingernails clean.
Lots of other
So
things you
you
should
gotta
look
look
for
at the
too.
fingernails.
Mine
huh?
are.
Yours are
Mine
clean.
good too.
Is that the first
Appreciate
thing
it.
that you looked at?
That's what she look at.
Yeah?
That and your teeth.
You're like, I can talk to this guy.
Yeah.
Teeth,
We can do a YouTube interview.
Yeah, nice and clean.
'Cause I'm not gonna
Yeah,
let you
you
touch
truck
it if you
drivers
got
out here
dirty hands.
nasty.
Yeah.
Wow,
I see.
Brother.
What kind?
brother. Like I said, man, let me know. Would you give her a chance to give her a date and be a nice gentleman to this lady on the screen, this lot lizard? She's, would you be a gentleman and give her and court her and give her a good date and treat her like a real man? Let me know down below in the comments, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Let's get to the next clip, guys. That is crazy work. Wow. Hey, man. Shout out to the blue and the white, the blue and white out here, man. All cops, man. State troopers have it hard. They risk their life out here all the time. So let's get into this content with the state trooper risking his life.
This incident is a perfect example of a traffic stop that went horribly wrong.
Wow.
Trooper Emilian followed protocol that day,
Go ahead and put your hand on the steering wheel for me.
and he did everything right.
Go ahead and put your hand on the steering wheel for me.
But even so,
So, like I said, he's walking up to the car and he's telling him to put his hands on the steering wheel as he's walking up.
he was met with the unknown.
Ooh.
After he was shot in the leg, Trooper Jude Remillion scrambled away into.
He literally got shot as soon as he walked up to his car. This is crazy, man. I couldn't be a police officer, bro, because no one likes police officers. It sucks. I think it's a very honorable thing to do. We support our police. We support our military over here. We support people who risk their life to keep America safe. But I could not do it. Just like a lot of these guys say, I couldn't be a truck driver. I couldn't be a police officer, bro. Look, this dude, he walked up and immediately started getting shot at, bro. This is crazy. He got shot in the leg, too.
To a nearby field for cover. Shortly after, you can see as the truck's driver jumped out with his hands up while the identified suspect ran to the front and drove away.
Nothing will stop you in your tracks.
This dude shot the police officer, jumped out the passenger seat, and jumped in the driver's seat and drove away. While the driver literally jumped out and helped the police officer.
Receiving such a call telling you one of your troopers has been shot in line of duty.
Bleeding on the leg. Tourniquet? Yes, please.
The original driver stayed behind to help, soon joined by 4 others.
I believe that there are moments in life where the right people are at the right place at the right time.
Like, that is crazy, dude. Even the driver jumped out and helped them and put a tourniquet on the actual state trooper's leg to stop the bleeding, while the passenger just jumped in the driver's seat and ran off. Like, who were you with that literally just did that? It's crazy. I'm glad that the guy went out there and helped the police officer instead of just driving off and letting them bleed to death.
Airport police officer Adam Arnold.
This is going to hurt on your leg.
And a family.
You really don't have a whole lot of time to think, you just do.
Jimmy Alexander.
Wow.
All right, guys, pull your leg this way so they can get through that.
And trained nurses Jessica Alexander.
And I don't want to hear nothing about this racist stuff. That the cop that got shot is black, and it was nothing but white people going over there to help him. This isn't about race. I don't like racism. I don't like racist comments on my channels. Everybody just needs to look out for people who are doing good. If you're generally doing good, you don't have to worry about racism.
And Taylor Hall.
It has renewed our faith in humanity and the good that is throughout our communities in Kentucky.
They pulled over and jumped into action.
I think my wife bailed out of the car before I could even get it stopped. That's who they are.
You want to go up a little bit more?
They stepped up, they stepped in, and they helped save a life. Our job is to do good things, to be kind to each other, and because of the actions of these individuals, this life's going to be a lot longer, so we can do a lot more good.
Man, shout out to him, man, and shout out to all the state troopers. Even though y'all give us hell as truck drivers, it's necessary because you got to realize there's a lot of crazy guys on this road, and you got a lot of guys out here that are, like you said, DUI. They're drinking, they're doing drugs, they're doing all types of crazy stuff on this road. And police officers come in, risk their lives, even just walking on a traffic stop, getting shot at. And 3 or 4 civilians come and save his life by applying a tourniquet. Man, I really, really love that happened, man. That is a good thing. Guys, let me know down below, man. Do you support the police officers? Do you support our law enforcement? Comment down below, man. I really want to know. I want to gauge my audience and see how you guys really feel about certain things, man, because I do. So, like I said, like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Let's get to the next one, guys. Let's get to the next one. Hold on, where is it? Here it is. Earlier we was talking about how the Punjabi trucker had really did not take accountability for his actions. So now there's backlash in Sacramento. The Sikh driver community is saying that they're scared of Americans now, that they feel like they're being targeted. So let's get right into it, guys.
On the roads up and down the state, Sikh drivers take to the wheels every day. The impacts of these deadly crashes stretching beyond Florida or Southern California. Anti-Sikh rhetoric spiked, but legally working Sikh drivers say they're just safely doing their jobs.
Your report.
They're just safely doing their jobs. I mean, guys, there's no anti-Sikh rhetoric. I think that the reality is they're part of a group that has been having a lot of accidents lately. So the trucking community is going to pick on a certain group. It doesn't matter if you're Swift. It doesn't matter if you're CRST. Whatever group is consistently making bad choices will be picked on in the trucking community. It doesn't matter. It's not that they're Indian or they're Sikh. So I don't like the fact that they said anti-Sikh rhetoric. It's crazy. That is wild work to be saying. Like, that is crazy.
Reporter Madison Keevy is live for us with answers from a Sikh community leader on the growing threats and harassment he fears may force good drivers to just quit. Right, Madison?
Right, Marley. Sikh truck drivers across the state of California are on high alert. They're the backbone of this industry. And when you look at the West Coast, they make up nearly half of all drivers.
Ooh. She's saying that Sikh drivers are the backbone of this industry. In California, I don't know. Like, blacks and whites and Mexicans have been here a lot longer than the Sikhs. I mean, I do see a lot in California. I really don't believe that they're the backbone of the industry. Now, they do make up a good portion, and a lot of them are good drivers. And I respect Punjabis and Sikhs and Indians, but at the same time, just to say that they're the backbone, not without considering Hispanics, without considering whites, without considering blacks, that really was not I don't think that was a genuine thing to say at all. Let's go back.
Right, Marley, Sikh truck drivers across the state of California are on high alert. They're the backbone of this industry. And when you look at the West Coast, they make up nearly half of all drivers. That's according to that industry leader based right here out of Lathrop. But after those two deadly crashes, many are left worried and wondering if they should keep driving.
I get so many calls from the drivers that they're being yelled at, they're being called names, this and that. I mean, you name it.
The roadway risks for Sikh truck drivers is growing, heightened by two deadly crashes where undocumented Sikh drivers have been accused of causing the chaos in just 3 months.
Accused of causing the chaos. Oh, let me hear exactly what she said again. Listen.
Undocumented Sikh drivers have been accused of causing the chaos in just 3 months.
Accused of causing the chaos? See, that's where I say that it's kind of it's disingenuous, because I don't believe that they're accused of causing the chaos when you're doing a U-turn in Florida and basically kill a whole family versus you're crashing into a whole, stop traffic, and you have a DUI, you're under the influence, and you smash and explode people. I don't know if that's accusatory or is that literally what's happening. So I don't believe that that's genuine at all.
I'm not defending anyone. I mean, if anyone did mistake, they should pay for it. They should serve whatever they did. But don't punish everyone. Just
But no one's punishing everyone. You got to realize that this guy pled not guilty
because of one person.
Raman Dhillon is the CEO of the North American Punjabi Trucking Association, made up of more than 2,000 members. He's been in the business for 3 decades,
Swift.
But these incidents and the political back and forth that's followed have even seasoned drivers worried.
Do your drivers feel safe leaving California?
Absolutely not. They are not feeling safe. A lot of good drivers, a lot of people that we work with every day, a lot of people that they are taking care of their families, they're doing the things right, but they are fearful right now. They are very fearful.
At a truck stop off of
Bro, why are they fearful right now? If you're out here and you're legal and you're driving right, you shouldn't be fearful out here. You shouldn't be feeling like you're being picked on and someone's coming out, the boogeyman's coming out, jumping out the bushes to come get you. You should be A-okay. You're not DUIing, you're not driving crazy out here. So for him to say that his drivers are scared to leave California, that is crazy that he's saying that. Wow, man.
Of I-5, we set out to talk to drivers about their experiences, but no one wanted to be on camera talking about this subject out of fear.
But again, like in the back of your head, like if you're driving for a minute, there's still an instinct.
Fixing the fear, Dhillon suggests, may just start with understanding what's happening on the highway.
As a Sikh, as a Punjabi, as a Sikh, as an Indian, not everyone out there is a culprit, but everyone faces that. We face that.
Oh, no one's out here trying to scare you guys, but at the same time, if as a group you're the community leader, you need to call out the bad drivers and the bad actors, and then people will look at your community as taking responsibility for the bad apples that claim to be Sheiks, they claim to be Punjabis, they claim to be a part of you guys' culture. If you're the community leader, you need to say, well, guys, you need to straighten up, take responsibility for exploding people and killing people. Make sure that you guys are driving right. Don't just say, oh, we're being picked on and we're scared to leave California. And you talking about you scared to leave California for what? You better leave California. I'm driving California for the last 6-7 years. California is one of the most hardest places to live and drive. The regulations is crazy. So I don't know why he's saying it like that, but it's a little bit disingenuous.
Dylan says when it comes to the state's commercial driver's license test system, there's room for improvement, specifically when it comes to the English language proficiency. These tests in California are able to be taken in multiple languages, but that does make some problems for drivers that don't speak English because all of the highway and road signs are in English. He says he's trying to address this and improve English language for all drivers by offering free English classes out of Stockton.
Wow. Like we said earlier, a lot of layers to this. The impact after the collisions being felt by people who weren't involved in the crashes.
Exactly, sure is.
There we go. The people that was involved in the crashes. They're talking about that. He didn't say, oh, I'm sending condolences to the family members that were affected by this. I am the community leader. I feel bad about the situation that has happened. Instead, he just said, we're scared to leave California and we're being picked on. That right there is just not genuine as far as being a leader. You have to take responsibility for anybody that's a part of your community that's doing wrong. And yeah, I definitely get the fact that you guys need to, as far as being the community leader, the English proficiency, you're taking the test, the CDL test in different languages, but when you get on the road, all the road signs are in English. I mean, how you going to know what a merge sign is? How you going to know what a U-turn is, or a four-way stop? You won't know. So that's a lot of error. It does need to be some more reform in that. But guys, let me know down below, man, how do you feel about the sheiks being picked on, or the sheiks being singled out in America? Do you feel like we are singling out a group? Because that would be not necessarily a good thing to do. That would actually be terrible to do, to single out one group. Or are we holding them accountable? Are we really tired of the rhetoric of we should just let it go by, let it go by, let it go by, and then now there's another family gone and the guy's arrested for DUI, driving 70 miles per hour, and stop and go traffic. So like, comment, subscribe down below, guys, and let me know how you really feel about that. And I see you on the next one. Peace. Let's go to the next one, guys. We're on the road. We're on the road. Oh yeah, this is the
truck and trailer
the
right
one
here.
about the hot shot. So right now we're finna get into the hot shot with Brewster, man. Shout out to Brewster. Shout out to Truck and Hustle. Brewster's gonna break down different ways and different ways to get in to trucking, even though he was an ex-felon. And he's got into the actual hot shot. So let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Lesson learned.
Big key component to being successful in trucking.
Okay.
So a lot of people don't know the day-to-day thing. They just know I got some money, I'm finna go buy a truck. But with my hot shots, I have a contract moving containers.
Okay.
So I don't necessarily have to find the loads. I already know where the loads are at.
Okay. So all your entire hot shot operation.
Containers, guys. You heard what he said. You get into hot shots, you better get into these containers.
It's all containers?
Right. My entire hot shot operation, the primary source of income is containers.
Was that always the case?
That's always been the case.
Okay.
We move other freight. We do regular freight.
Yeah.
But the bread and butter is the containers.
When you started out, you were doing the containers too?
No, sir.
Okay. So what were you doing when you first started out? You were like on the load boards looking for loads?
So when I first started out, I had a dispatcher. We were just doing regular freight.
Okay.
Wow.
Going here, drop off generators. Going here, drop off lumber. You know,
like
I was
partial loads.
Partial loads.
Okay.
You know, the partial loads is how you're gonna really get the money.
Okay.
So
guys, he's not lying. Partial loads, even in flatbed or hot shot, You want partial loads. Why? Because you can stack 3 different loads. Say one load's 3,000. Say the second load's 3,000. Say the third load is 3,000. That's 9,000 going one way, 9,000 coming back. But guess what? That's gross, but that's still a significant bag.
So just learning the game. In the process of learning the game like that, that's when I came across the container lick.
And how did that happen?
Man, it's gonna be a strange story.
We like strange stories, man. Talk to me.
So I was moving one of the containers to a yard. So it just depends on the schedule,
Okay.
and the deliveries.
Okay.
But we good for 2 or 3 loads a day.
Are you waiting at the delivery point? So is it just like a drop and you pull an empty container? How does that work?
Right. So some people you deliver to the residents, then some people we deliver commercial. So if I'm delivering to your house, I obviously got to get here. I need to speak with you. I need to be able to see the property. Let me assess the property if we can even really make this happen.
Okay.
Can I get in here without tearing up nothing? Versus sometimes we go out to the oil field, we just drop, get a picture, signature, and we gone.
Okay, so like the residents, what's on the container?
Nothing. It's an empty container. So those containers are valuable.
Okay.
You can do a multiple of different things with them.
Oh, so like they're like for storage and stuff like that.
Storage.
Okay. Got you. So storage, and then you say you bring stuff to the oil field too.
So you can turn it into an office.
Okay,
You can
got
add
you.
the windows,
So
the
you're
doors.
moving around empty containers with nothing in them and just dropping them off at different points.
At different points.
Got you. Okay, I didn't know if the
That's
containers
money.
had something.
Y'all hear the lick right there? Hot shot, man. Picking up and dropping off empty containers. That's a lick right there. That's the good load strategy.
No, they can't be loaded.
Okay,
It's
got
an
you.
empty
Got
container.
you. Okay, that's dope. That's how much they weigh.
Between 9,000 to 10,000 pounds.
Okay. Nah, that ain't bad at all. All right, cool. So you come across this super dope opportunity, which is like, that's gold, man. That's super dope. And you start growing. You grow to five hot shots, right?
Right. So I grew to 5 because I had somebody running under my authority.
Wow. Okay.
But I didn't like that. I had, well, let me say this, it left a bad taste in my mouth.
Okay.
So I preferred just to have my trucks.
What was the downside of that? You ain't got to be too specific, but like what happened to like give me kind of a bad taste?
The downside to letting individuals run under your authority is I'm the one that's stuck dealing with the consequences of your actions.
Yeah.
So my thing
that's
is,
true.
if you're gonna work at Brewster Logistics, you need to be working in my trucks and my trailers. Other individuals that you let run under your authority, yes, it is some money involved in it, but it's also a headache involved in it.
It's also a
having to pay with
headache.
the insurance, to you not having the truck and DOT compliance enough to part the way it needs to be. It's just a big headache to me. And I've had two or three different people I've tried to help and let them run under my authority, and it didn't go well. It left a bad taste in my mouth. So that little money that you're making from that, I don't see it as being worth the headache and the problems that come with it.
Yeah. So
yeah, you definitely gotta balance. You definitely gotta balance what type of risk you plan on taking on when you're doing flatbed, when you're doing hot shot, even when you're doing semi trucks and running loads, regardless of hot shot or not. You guys realize that you need to know what you're willing to take on and what you're willing not to. That's a part of being a business owner. If you don't get to that point, you're you're cooked. So just remember that, bro. So, like I said, shout out to Brewster. Shout out to Ramel Watley, Truck and Hustle, man. Link to the content creator will be down below. All credit goes to them. And thanks for watching. Like, come subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Let's get to the next video, guys. And this is the finale. This is some funny stuff right here. Right here, right now. Guys, I know you guys are used to scams. I know guys know it's scammers everywhere. But did you also know that there's scammers in the trucking world? They're everywhere in the trucking world. This guy right here is going to break down this scam, one of the biggest scams I've ever seen. And we're going to react to it live and in living color, guys. So no further ado, let's jump right into it, bruh.
I found a fake guru telling you that she's made $100 million, but what she hasn't told you is she can't afford rent.
My bread and butter is the oil and gas. That's where the billions come from, guys.
She makes billions in oil and gas, but she's actually an expert in a different industry. Black Queen makes over $100 million in trucking without a driver's license. With the way she drives her customers mad with her terrible investment opportunity, maybe it's best she stays off the road. Her brand is the Trucking Guru. She claims to own 140 trucks. After a little digging,
oh my God, this guy is cooking her with hot fish grease. Trucking Guru. Scam exposed.
I think this fake guru might not be telling the truth.
Oh, did you end up having to do like any jail time or anything?
Yes.
Oh, talk to us
Yeah,
about
I mean,
that.
but that's why I do this. Like, I'm a felon, so I know what it's like to not be able to actually make good money.
She says, I'm a felon. I've went to prison about this stuff. Oh my God, this is crazy.
The prison to fake guru pipeline is incredibly strong right now. I think the financial crimes they're committing after serving prison time are worse than the ones before. She has a few courses that will help you make 7 figures in the trucking industry, but it's important to note that she also helps ordinary felons make an income. This is by far my favorite sales pitch from a fake guru I've ever seen. Screwing over felons is something I've only seen from someone as crazy as the Joker.
So she was a felon, but she's selling courses to felons. Is wild because she is screwing over other felons. Oh my gosh, that is a level of narcissism that I cannot understand at all, you know.
All my trucks, I own over 140 trucks.
Let's do a little research to see if she's telling the truth. In one of the lawsuits filed against Kiera, I see the name Capital Choice Trucking. Using Safer, I find that Capital Choice Trucking is currently out of service as of July 2nd, 2023.
What?
At most, this LLC has 4 trucks. Another one of her companies is TTG Logistics LLC, which is currently not authorized to operate and has only 3 drivers. Tioga Brothers Freight is a company possibly tied to her or her business partner, and it's a broker with 0 trucks.
All my trucks, I own over 140 trucks.
I don't see any proof or any indication that she owns more than a couple trucks. People like Kiera will say, don't let your LLCs be known or people know about your business.
And before they get to Googling, because one of these hoes, we just had a whole thing in the tribe, motherfuckers Googling. When the bitch really got money, you can't Google her.
Yes, if you do have a lot of money, people can Google you. Why she say if you got a lot of money, they can't Google you? That's crazy.
All of the trucking records are public, and they're saying pretty clearly that you're a fraud.
I fumbled and failed and fucked up, but the first week I did it, I made $10,000, and that was it. I was like, I'm finna fuck with this. If I could do 10, I knew I could do millions of dollars a week. That's what I did.
Those millions per week must not have been in 2017 when she was evicted from her apartment in Tarrant County, Texas. It must not have been in 2018 when she was evicted from her next apartment in Tarrant County, Texas. And it must not have been in 2019 when she was evicted from her next apartment in Tarrant County, Texas. And then a couple of months later, she received a judgment in the amount of $5,700 against her.
I knew it that, like, I don't got no.
She's been evicted for how many times? Bruh.
High school diploma, no GED, no nothing, right? I got all these felonies, a whole bunch of them.
Kiera has a few courses on ways to make money in the trucking business, but she found the best way to make money was to steal tens of thousands of dollars from her customers under the illusion that she would make them rich. This victim filed a complaint with the Attorney General of Texas stating that they gave Kiera $40,000 to help buy a truck and get one operable to make passive income. They allege that they've received nothing in return. The victim further states that Kiera reached out to me and told me that I was lying on her, that she never agreed to run the truck for me. This next complaint is even worse. This victim wanted to buy a truck for Kiera's fleet buying program. She was promised assistance in buying trucks and earning weekly income. They started the program in May 2022, and in March 2023, the victim had still not received anything. Losing money to fake gurus will lead to many problems, one of which could be your mental health. Thanks to today's sponsor, BetterHelp, we can all have access to a therapist. No cost to the video. We're told that same amounts of money, thinking she was an actual trucking guru capable of setting them up for success. Kiera told that same victim that she was able to purchase a truck in June 2022 as part of the program and sent a picture of the truck with its MC DOT number. Kiera never sent over proof of purchase documents.
But you can't just jump out there and get a truck. You can lose. A lot of people are following people on the internet who bought somebody's course who swear they're a guru and they not. And they ain't teaching these. So they want to get a truck and they just sitting.
She ironically.
Hold on. She's saying they jump buying courses and they think they're a guru, but they're not. but then she's doing the same thing she's talking about. It's crazy.
Describes herself whenever she refers to fake gurus on the internet. That victim had enough with the excuses, so they flew to Dallas, Texas on September 29, 2022 to meet with Kiera and her business partner Frank, and they allegedly stood her up. They claimed one of their semi-trucks was stolen the night before and they wouldn't be able to meet up.
I don't know if this is true, but somebody say you touching like 100 M's. Is this true?
That was 4 years ago.
4 years ago was 2019 when she was on her little hot streak of evictions and $5,000 judgments. I've never heard of someone making $100 million and not being able to pay rent in an apartment a week.
I have never seen that, bro. Like, this is so fishy. Like I said, man, the trucking game is so it's crazy, bro.
Later, I received a phone call from a man named Dernitel Fuchner who claimed to have previously worked with Kiera Frank and that they had not only scammed me, but several other people out of money. He stated their luxurious lifestyle on IG was funded by gambling, credit card fraud, false documents, and fake identities.
I with them because I don't like the internet. People are so cap. Motherfuckers can, like I said, they take a course and now they a guru. I can't stand that shit.
I think we all do too, which is why anyone looking to give this $100 million guru money should consider alternate options. Kiera posted this video to her Instagram on August 21, 2022, bragging to her audience about now living in million-dollar homes, bills on autopay, and never having to ask how much it costs. Whoa, Spencer, how did you find the house so quickly? Remember her little trouble paying rent a couple years ago? That house is now listed for rent for $30,000 per month. Is that because A, she couldn't afford it anymore? B, she owes the landlord a lot of money, or C, she flaunts a lifestyle she can't afford? According to this lawsuit, it's D, all of the above. The lease stated she would pay $22,000 per month to rent the house. 4 months after moving in, Kiera did not pay rent. She refused to vacate the property despite being asked to leave due to not paying rent. What's funny is the lawsuit states that the post was uploaded while eviction proceedings were ongoing. When social media flexing goes wrong, can you imagine how desperate you'd have to be for validation to post something on Instagram about how your bills are on autopay and you never have to worry about the cost of anything while your landlord is evicting you for the 4th year in a row? For 5 months, it's alleged Kiera didn't even make any utility payments either.
And people are losing a lot of shit, a lot of fucking money. So it gives people like me, these real that's really doing this shit, that don't want to be in the first place, a very hard time dealing with these. I cuss people out all day on my page.
She might be the classiest fake guru I've ever gone after. Once again, she's speaking about fake gurus losing people money, yet doesn't realize the irony that she's basically talking about herself. Kiera owes the landlord.
That's crazy. She's sitting here talking about herself, but she's talking about other fake gurus, but she's the guru who's doing it though.
Around $113,000 in unpaid rent and utilities. The landlord also alleges she damaged the property, requiring repairs in the amount of $38,000. That's pocket change for someone worth $100 million, right? The more we find out about this future billionaire, the more I think she's all cap.
What's the most you ever blew in the strip club?
Oh, for my sister's birthday, I did 100.
You do 100?
What? 100.
That landlord is probably punching the air listening to this interview. Can you imagine someone owing you $150,000 for not paying rent or utilities for months on your mansion and then publicly saying they're on pace to be a billionaire?
Wait, are you the richest motherfucker? Are you one of the richest motherfuckers ever?
Where out in Texas?
Out in the world.
No, not in the world, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. But I'm up there.
This interview is only a couple months after being evicted. She does hold the #1 spot in the world record book for number of evictions for someone claiming to be a millionaire. I found her Trucking Guru LLC info in the state of Texas's business portal, and it states she isn't able to currently transact business in the state of Texas because the franchise tax involuntarily ended. Open Corporate's website shows that she opened the LLC in 2020 and had a tax forfeiture in June 2022. Her TTG logistics company was formed in 2021 and received a tax forfeiture in 2023. Capital Choice Trucking, created by her business partner, was formed in 2019. The company someone sent me that Kiera may be involved with was formed in 2019 as well. Kiera says everywhere that she's been involved in the trucking industry for 15 years. On the main page of her website, where she's promoting the idea that she's a legitimate guru.
You don't got enough money, baby. Money does buy happiness.
She's literally fumbled the bag everywhere. And she's talking about money buys happiness. But she's literally scammed people, well, in these court documents, they're saying that she's never even paid them their money.
It does, because if you're not, your life is your own. You're probably sad because you're broke.
Every time Kiera cries, someone should send her this quote.
I don't respect these hoes that buy my and now I'm going to be a guru. You don't know nothing. Can lose a lot of money just jumping out there.
I've had numerous people inside her tribe that know Kiera well tell me that she stole her dispatching course from another legitimate guru.
Nah, she stole her dispatching course from a different guru, bro. This is insane.
I just said this the other day while I was screaming at my people. We need a TV show. I'm scared. I'm just gonna go to jail.
No,
it's me. I'm Nick.
She'll show successful students and claim she makes millionaires. It's possible she does, and it's possible that her students experience great success, and I really hope they do. But if she creatively stole the course and sold it as hers, she should be in jail, in my opinion. That's grand theft.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah. It's too much fake. I mean, in the world of fakes, all you do is be you. That's it.
Speaking of fake, I have multiple sources that told me she faked a pregnancy. In this IG post on June 5th of this year, she commented that I was so pregnant in this video. Comparing when she was supposedly pregnant to when she wasn't pregnant doesn't show much of a difference, and it would be impossible to prove if she was actually faking a pregnancy or not. Some have told me that she faked the pregnancy to get the heat off her back from her students seeing $0 returns after giving her tens of thousands of dollars. A couple months ago, Kiera and her business partner were sued by Rain or Shine Trucking LLC. The plaintiff applied for the turnkey trucking program in April 2022 so they could begin operating a fleet of trucks. Plaintiff sent Frank Leitner $35,000 for a truck that would make their money back within 3 months. For the past year and a half, Kiera and Frank have been making excuses as to their failure to uphold their promises. The plaintiff alleges they paid $5,000 to join the program and eventually purchased a truck for $45,000 that Kiera and her business partner purchased for only $19,000 and then
Bro, they been over here getting off on people. If these are all court documents this guy is reading off, bro. Dang. Charge Rain $45,000 for a truck and purchased it for $19,000, bro.
And use the customer's truck for their own use. This paragraph states Frank notified the client that there were 25 other people waiting in line to start profiting. My intuition tells
25 people in line waiting to start profiting? Y'all got cooked.
Me that there's numerous people who gave the trucking guru a lot of money and the promises were left unfulfilled. The best course of action is filing a complaint with your state's attorney general.
There's a very well-known person out there right now that has a very large platform, and I got 75% of their students because it sound good, it look good. Can market anything. They put that shit and make it look like, oh, I'm this and I'm that, because the internet is so fucking fugazi. People are not who they post to be. They pretend.
I think that summarizes this fake guru pretty well. Thanks for watching.
Shout out to Spencer Cornelia, man. Shout out to Spencer Cornelia, bro. Hey, the link to the content creator will be down below, man. Let me know. Have you guys purchased one of these gurus courses, dispatch course? How did it go? Did you get the trucking guru package? I just want to know. I don't know if she's a scammer. I'm reviewing the video. I'm reacting on the fact that she's getting called a scamming guru. You know, maybe you need to teach us how to scam. Maybe you make money like that too. I think a lot of people out here would want to know how to scam too. I mean, teaching people how to be a trucker, trucking courses, that's cooked. But teaching people how to scam, that's a course that I think that she would be better at. Me, I'm a real man. I don't do no scamming, no none of that. You know, I don't got nothing to sell you, but just me, my genuine self. You can hit me with a super chat. You can, donate and stuff like that. But this is just me, Young Diesel Reacts. Yeah, I do, I got some faceless content. I do know a lot about technology and AI and all this and that, but I'm a real individual. And that's why I'm doing this live. We just gonna call it the reset. We live with the reset with Young Diesel Trucking Reacts, man. And I thank you guys for watching. I want you guys to Comment down below. Have you bought the package? Did you buy the Trucking Guru package? Have you been scammed in trucking? Let me know down below. Guys, and I see you on the next one. Peace.